Hello everyone, thanks for joining me for a nice evening at White Sand Beach in Koh Chang, Thailand. How is that? I know life is terrible when you get to enjoy a view like that. So let me show you around. Alright, so as you can see, the tide is in right now. That's definitely not stopped these kids from coming down here and having some fun. So take in that view. How spectacular is this? So here we are at about 5 o'clock in the afternoon, early evening. Let's see what we got. The tide is in. A few people are out and about. And let's enjoy. So I'm going to show you around the beach and then up into the main part of town. And then hopefully we can see a fire show on the beach at 8 o'clock. So we're in about the last 2 weeks of the hard lockdown. The government said that in the 1st of November, they're going to release some of the restrictions and people will be able to come into Thailand with no quarantine. I think there might be like 1 day of quarantine for some countries and then no quarantine for fully vaccinated travelers from other countries. So this is the last that we get to really enjoy the empty beaches, but soon enough, everybody will be coming in and hopefully everybody can come in and enjoy this because this is so nice. You can see on the horizon, there's the sun that'll be setting pretty soon. Like I said earlier, the tide is in, so you don't have as much of the white sand. And I'll come down here and show you guys the difference tomorrow. I'll make another video later on. But there's quite a few people out and I'm walking in the ocean and it's like a bathtub. It is so warm and so nice. You can hear the waves crashing in. Now this is so far removed from what it would be like if I was back home in mid-October. We'd be thinking about bundling up and going and trick-or-treating for Halloween. Instead, here in Thailand, I'm in shorts, walking barefoot on the beach. Yeah, life is terrible, I know. So some places in Thailand, like if you went to Bang San Beach or Pattaya Beach, the beaches would be full of trash. Here at Koh Chang, they do a nice job with keeping most of everything picked up and clean. You still have to watch for like little pieces of glass every now and again because you don't want to step on one and cut your foot and kind of ruin a little bit of your time. Here's a beach resort called KC Grand. They have a nice place. They have some little private bungalows down here on the beach. I've stayed here before with my mom and it was probably one of the most amazing times I've had in Thailand. Just right there on the beach, you go to bed hearing the waves crashing, you wake up, waves crashing, go walk out on the beach. Just an amazing time. Now, with the tide being in, you have to be really careful because it's going to be going out pretty soon, and they'll have the rip tide that they could pull you out into the ocean if you're not a strong swimmer. Even a strong swimmer could be drowned out here. So definitely be careful. We're not going to go out. You can rent a kayak, or some resorts offer them for free, and you can go out and you can paddle around. Like you can see those people out there, which that would be nice also. Now, with there being very few tourists, you don't see quite as many people out selling wares on the beach. We have one guy here that's up on the lifeguard stand. He has some really cool products here made out of coconut. I mean, check those out. How cool is that? Got some little birds. Have a little dragon. That is really, really nice. And then the pool at the KC Grand here. People out relaxing, doing the selfies. reading books, building sandcastles. And I can't tell you how nice this water feels and the sand on your feet. Definitely worth the trip here. Now, Koh Chang, they don't have a lot of people they don't have the places to set up on the beach and eat dinner, but they do have a lot of little restaurants along the way. Now, this is White Sand Beach. There's several other little beaches along the west coast of Koh Chang that are further to the south. And then you can get down to the pier, the fisherman's wharf down at the very southern tip. And there's like a hidden beach down there. And then there's on the other side, on the east side of the island, there's another beach that's way far to the south. And if we can, we'll try to take a look at that one later on, maybe tomorrow or the following day. And you can see some smaller islands off the coast of Koh Chang. And then the part of the resort that's closed up over here. Now, all along the coast here, you'll have little streams that will come in from like the mountain. So you have like the fresh rainwater that runs right down into the ocean. So you can have quite a different temperature change. So you're going from bath water to rainwater. And it's like a huge difference. It's like taking a cold shower right here compared to jumping into a warm bath. And how about that? How could you turn down a Saturday evening sitting on the beach in the beach chairs, having some dinner, having good conversation with your family or your friends? Now, the 15 Palms used to have some beanbag chairs, but they've changed it up. They have just some regular lawn chairs here. But right now, you're not allowed to have like live music playing out here and alcohol. But I think they've kind of skirted around some of the alcohol regulations in a few of these places that I've seen. And here's some little bungalows from the 15 Palms. Yeah, there's a slight breeze coming in off the ocean. Just feels amazing. Walking in the nice warm water, feeling a nice ocean breeze. Hearing the surf. I think it beats a day at work anytime. Little beach swings on some of these trees. Now, in a normal Buddha fashion, they have this old tree that's wrapped up. So it probably has some spirit, or they believe it has a spirit inside of it, I'm sure. Little pub. Doing some remodeling in this place. It looks like they've had some of the high tides that have been ripping in, and they got some sandbags to kind of prepare, or to prevent any more erosion at some of these places. They'll probably come out here and build some more on the seawall. But they need some money first from some tourists, so I don't think they're going to do it for the next at least a year, till maybe they can recover after not having any customers for, I don't know, 20 months now. Looks like up there they have the stage for some music and some place for tables and all of that. Some guys out here playing boolie on the beach. I would much rather be playing horseshoes, but this game would be fun. So, Gray, if you see this from Hawaii, this could be the Lickin' at Lanai or the Bashin' at Baby Beach or the Wampin' at Wainapa Wapa. It'd be the Crushing at Koh Chang. That's for my good friend that's in Hawaii. He'll know what it means if he sees this video. Alright, so that's about enough for walking down the beach. Let's go up into the town itself and see what we see up there. See if there's any food, anything to eat for dinner. And then we'll watch the sunset, because the sunset will be happening here pretty soon. And then maybe a little bit later after that, we can see the fire show. So let's go into the town. Right, so this is the main part of the town here at White Sand Beach. Now there's one road with a couple little side roads that go up to the east, up into the mountain area. But it's basically a one-road town. It just has a road that cuts right down, and everything is built on the sides of this main thoroughfare. There's a little bit of parking, but not a whole lot. They do have a few little places that are set up here that are open right now, that are selling some souvenir shops. But most everything is closed due to no tourists for the last year and a half plus. During high season, which is right now, this place should just have every one of these stalls open. People every which direction, restaurants, plenty to eat. You can have some mac on the beach, have their restaurant there. Looks like the kebabs are closed. Some more little knickknacks and swimwear, stuff like that. Sabai bar. Looks like Sun and Soul has something to eat. $249 seafood. Pizza for 199 baht. It's like $6 for some pizza. Like $7.50 for like a fish. Which at a resort place like that, that's not too expensive. A little bit of life at this end of the road. Alright, so we have our steamed sea bass with some chili and some salt. And a couple little mango smoothie and a raspberry strawberry smoothie. We got the little fire going on underneath. Keep it hot, heat up that soup. So it should be good. We will enjoy. Alright, so that was a good meal. Had a nice view of the ocean, watch the sunset, and eat the fish. So the total bill of that was about $13.50. Pretty reasonable for fresh seafood right on the ocean. So now one more thing to do tonight, and that is the fire show. right, guys, that was a lot of fun. Got to see the beach, got to see the town, ate some food, saw the fire show on the beach tonight. So hopefully you guys liked it. If you did, make sure you click like on the video. And if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe to my channel and share it with your friends. If you want to see something different, let me know. Leave me a comment down below and ask me a question or tell me you want to see something, and I'll do my best to answer you. And as always, guys, have a good night, and life is a journey. Enjoy.